Yeah.
Is this your personal
I
best?
think no, I was so back in season 3, I think it was. I was Diamond 1. But then I didn't play for like 4 or 5 years, or didn't play properly, and then lockdown.
Yeah.
So, but the game's very different, right? I used to just play Lee Sin
Very.
Jarvan full damage, and it was fine. You
Yeah.
can't really do that anymore.
I think. I mean, if you're Lee Sin Savant, you probably have good luck with that. But yeah, no,
Yeah,
it's not the same.
yeah.
but
Um, so I'm not like I don't think I'm pretty good at looking at my own VODs and knowing what I'd do differently. So I tried to pick one where I wouldn't know what I'd say to do differently. So we actually win the game, but
yeah, that's fine.
I feel like the game's really slow, and I struggle to impact it as much as I could.
Yeah.
So in games where the lanes are a bit more passive, their mid's got prio. How can I do better in those games? I think because more and more of those are popping up. There's less fiestas, I think.
Yeah, people are getting more organized. People are trying more. Obviously, I will say this: I've been playing a lot of volley, the last week, going up against some D1 Master junglers, and it sucks. And I thought, why do I feel? I feel exactly how you currently feel. I had no problem climbing through because I had left my camp most of the year. I was like, oh, let me try Turbo Rush at the end, which was a mistake. And then I just get to this point, and I feel exactly the same way. And obviously, that cutoff where you feel that will depend on your skill in the jungle and the champion and whatnot. But I honestly feel like if you have rough lanes, if you have the situation you're describing, things like Hecarim and Kha'Zix and maybe a Nunu's just running up and down the river, maybe you got a Nidalee invading you, it makes it very difficult for volley. So
Yeah, and that's why I picked this game as well, because there's a Hecarim on their team, and I'm sure there's so much more he could be doing, and I'd be interested to get like what he should be doing as well.
Yeah.
Really?
What do you ban?
I ban Kane every game.
Yeah, Kane's rough against volley. I just ban Hecarim because I just think Hecarim's just so absolutely disgusting for even mechanically impaired people. One lane overstays, 3 kills, one shot ability. Yeah, it's rough. So what do you like
Kane
to do?
Takes a bit more finesse.
He does. I feel like I can defeat a Kane early, but the problem is if the game doesn't end, you end up weeping.
Correct. Yeah.
So what's your game plan in general?
So in this game, I just want to stop the pony, basically becoming a horse, right? I think that's my biggest objective. I see that the Garen's got Ignite top, so that might be a bit of a fiesta. And then I'm really worried about the mid-game fights with a Jinx, Janna, Syndra. Like, I'm going to really struggle to get onto their backline, so I'm really worried about bot lane. So I'm like, if that Jinx Janna gets ahead, I think I can't impact the game at all anymore.
Yeah, you won't be able to get on anyone. If she gets a reset, she's faster than you. The volley nerfs are really coming in big time. I was looking at his win rates. It's diamond up, like P1 up, around where you are. It's around 50%, which is solid. It's solid. And I thought, why am I feeling so useless? D2 plus ends up being 57. And Master Tier plus, it's like 42% or something ridiculous. And
really?
It's what you're describing. You're having symptoms of volley at the moment. The Q nerfs, the Nimbus Cloak nerfs, they suck. And it's impossible to get onto certain team comps. Syndras are difficult to get into. It's great. Oh, great. I queued and she eat me, and then now I can queue again. Great, but I still can't catch her.
So
Jinx,
I ordered the Hecarim as well.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I'm watching that. You pinged the start point. He's going down. My only thing here would be, what you want to shut down the Hecarim. So you want to prevent him. I like that style. It's a little less laner intensive, which means you can end up coin flipping lanes by... you shut down the jungle, you're like, did my job, and then you look, oh, every lane's just lost by themselves. I mean, that... I'm sure this happens. Oh, yeah, there you go.
It definitely happens. Yeah.
So, in this case, you tell me what you're thinking about doing to counteract the information you just got, and I'll tell you then what I'm thinking.
Yeah, so I think there's 2 choices, and it comes back to what I'm worried about in mid-game, but I think I can free gank the top lane, because Set's got good gank assist. So I think there's a reasonable chance of a gank, depending on what that lane looks like. So that's one option if I just do buff Gromp. The other option is I sequence back down to contest the crab on the bot side, which is what I choose to do because I just don't want the Hecarim getting anywhere near the bot lane, basically.
Yeah, I would reverse clear as well. Now, this lane for me strikes, yes, it's gankable, but by the time you do a 3 camp, and you get there, 245 or so, he's not really 3 yet. Garen is a tough gank with flash. He's got silence, he's got the flash, he's got the fidget spinner abilities. That's a rough one. I think
it's hard work.
Yeah, it's hard work. I would honestly relax in this lane a little bit. At 6, you probably have way more kill. I mean, yeah. I mean, I would gank it if it was really free,
if it was pushed or something.
Yeah, if it was super free, but I feel like that's kind of tough in that position.
Yeah.
Reverse clear here is nice because, as you say, you can do blue, grump wolves, and then cut into the river and even look for bottom lane gank. The thing is, he's gonna do that in a clear, it looks like. Red Raptors wolves into blue. Now, if you show up, if bot lane's pushing, that's scary. The moment I like where my bottom lane is.
Yeah.
This is quite safe.
I think it's going to reverse because Zyra tends to push, but I don't know.
Well, I've been playing some Zyra Ez, and obviously Zyra is my main, so from the support, and jungle because I'm an idiot. But, technically, this is an easy lane to sort of push for 2 prio and so on, but because you leashed and they didn't, they got probably 2 prio.
Yeah.
For some hellish reason, she's gone E second. This is degenerate. You always go Q into W. If she started E, that's even worse. That means she has no idea what she's doing, which is also double concerning. 12-second cooldown versus a 7-second cooldown for poke. You want level 2 prio to poke out, and then for you, that's nice because you could just go, hello.
Yeah.
But she has the wrong spells. But we'll see. We'll see how that plays out. He actually so we don't know this, but he actually does red Raptors blue into Grump. Now this is stupid.
Wow.
This is stupid. We don't know that. No Hecarim should be doing this. Ever.
So low. What an idiot.
What an idiot, yeah, pretty much. The problem with this is, this clear is amazing, and I almost did a video about this. I guess I will for Season 11 if it's viable. But red into any camp, either Krugs or Raptors, into a blue Grump, lets you either flex to a gank bottom lane or mid lane, or if you're trying to avoid the enemy jungler who might be doing something similar or start a top lane who you're trying to avoid, we can then go straight to the wolves, into the crab, flex into a counter jungling, flex into a top lane gank, a mid lane gank. But the best thing is, if you were talking from a pure farm perspective, red, Raptors, blue, Grump, 4 camp, wolves, crab, nothing, Krugs, second tier Raptors. So you get to do a full loop plus a tier 2 Raptor camp, reset, and then that gives you opportunities for tier 2 Grump, tier 1 wolves, dragon play, etc. I don't know why.
I think that's what he tries to do. Yeah, but
he's
Hecarim just gets so low. Yeah.
He's Hecarim. If you were to do it, I mean, I'll see. What are you thinking of doing here? Like, I think this is perhaps your mistake.
I think I want to quickly clear my Raptors, and I've got Smite for them, so I can do them really quickly.
Yeah.
And then if Hecarim has his Smite up, then he's going to be really low. Because if any Hecarim who does 4 camp in a clear, if he has his Smite up, he's still going to be suffering a bit. So it's probably just a straight fight for the crab. And I just want to fight him, really. I don't want to be like Smite fighting for the crab. So I just want to quickly do my Raptors for the XP and get in the bush and wait for the Hecarim.
I would be thinking, based upon what we know about Hecarims and assuming this guy is not an idiot, that he's now done with blue and would be looking to probe this area. So I would probably be skipping this and maybe try to go straight for this gank.
Okay.
Because your bot will be close to 3. Well, not close, but halfway. Probably a bit ambitious in my timing there. So that gives you 2 things. You've got a push from the Jinx and Janna, which I think most likely you get flash. Even without Zyra's E. Yeah. Even without Zyra's E, you get a flash. If she gets ignited, if you get the stun, this is a nice looking gank. If, on the other hand, this lane was pushing up, then 100% this would be a mistake. If they're pushed up right now, I'm freaking out. Guys, Hecarim's coming, I'm gonna counter gank. So you either put yourself in position for the gank or the counter gank either way.
Yeah.
The Syndra shoved and the move down, so this is something you also have to be concerned about.
Yeah, she comes towards me, it's really sad.
Yeah. This is not good.
So I have to clear it, yeah.
That's fine. But now you have this and this. Now the problem is Hecarim is probably too low to do anything. I mean, he smited, so maybe he's fine. Let's actually have a look here. Yeah. He's way too low to do anything. You don't know any of this, though. You know, this is us talking.
I don't
as
know
you
that.
said. Let's talk about Hecarim. You don't know this. This is unnatural. If anything, he's either here in the river looking for this crab, gank bottom lane, or on the Grump for some strange reason. Yeah. Fortunately for you...
I'm thinking he's just going to pop out of his jungle here and find it. But he's just not here at all. And I figure that maybe he's gone for top crab because he's seen the Syndra ward on me. Which, by the way, the Syndra ward is so shit as well. Because why is she warding that side when I've cleared to top side?
Yeah, it's
I don't know. That wound me up.
Yeah, it's a stupid ward. She knows you started red and went up, so I'd be concerned as the mid laner. What if he's gonna 3 camp, you know, and invade me here? Like this. Not only is it a late ward, but at the same time, let's look at it from her point of view. Maybe she's big brain. Maybe she realized, okay, Volley didn't show. It's 2:30, 2:45 would be the normal time he would be finished at 3 camp into ganking. He must have reverse cleared. So if she is smurfing,
could be big brain.
If she's smurfing or big brain, then that's a good ward. But unlikely, as you say. It's probably just random. Hey, I got a shove. I go ward. At this.
So then I figure I want to go straight to top grab because I'm like, well, he might not quite have got there yet, or I can contest him.
At this point, he hasn't shown bot lane. You got the free crab. Most likely, he's gone back to the top side, so you're not going to be able to get there in time. And top's not gankable, and there's no camps on the top side. So it's a bit of a cross country. Whereas bottom lane is looking spicy. Bot lane, they've hit 3 now because you took time to do Raptor's Crab, so that offsets what we said earlier. You could try something here, even a chunk.
Yeah, I think I'm too focused on the Hecarim, aren't I? Yeah.
It's good to be...
I'm too focused on the Hecarim.
You're focused in the right way, but he did stupid things and didn't show up, so you go, okay, thanks for the free ganks. Chunk, if you're healthy resources, I honestly think we could Krugs, but I would most likely like to reset to make sure I'm controlling my sequencing. And if you get this gank off with sums, what that allows you to do is head directly here, check if the crab's gone, 99% is, reassess top lane, reassess mid lane. If nothing, tier 2 Grump, tier 2 Wolves, tier 2 Raptors, tier 1 Krugs, into another gank on the bottom lane because they have no sums.
Yeah.
That's also shutting down the Hecarim because you're stifling his counter jungling.
Yeah.
And you're
he
impacting
can't
the lane.
top right now anyway, right?
No, but once set comes back, he could.
Yeah.
So let's see what happens. I mean, the fact that he should gank on the top side here, in theory. If you didn't show, you showed. So I could see him trying to gank this. That's gone.
Yeah.
Mega gone.
So then I see it, and I'm like, cool, right? If
you hit the plant.
His Krugs must be up.
You hit the plant.
So I chose not to hit the plant.
Let him know.
Because I'm pretty sure I know he's there. He has to be on his Krugs, right?
Yeah, but as we said, this is a great example, actually. As we said at the beginning, we're pretty sure of where he should have been, yet the guy did something random and he wasn't there. So it's all very well in high elo. You watch Challenge of VOD and I make the videos. I'm like, okay, this guy's here, clearly. Well, that's because everyone plays somewhat very well.
Yeah.
In this case,
this guy's not.
No, he's done the Lee Sin pro play reverse clear into most likely Krugs, and if he's healthy enough, which he should be after Crab, into tier 2 Raptor Tech. He's doing a pro play clear. So, I mean, you know he's on it. Hit it. Get in his face. This is the biggest thing.
I think you're right. I was just thinking, I'm just going to sneak away his Raptors.
That's good too.
Down and piss him off.
You could have done both. You could you could have done all 3. Yeah. Hit this, let him know. Nah, he's freaked out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Volley sees me.
I'm half HP. Volley's found me.
Yeah. I don't think... You kill him if you hit an immediate... If you Q and then bring your E down. What Volleys don't do is they don't bring the E while they're queuing, so everyone can see when they're summoning the lightning. It's the best thing is to start your Q, bring the E down, and just make sure you flash that they hit at the same time. You can auto-cancel your W, and usually with PTA, that's enough to kill someone. In this case, if he doesn't react, you could be close.
Cool. Got it.
Yeah, you know he's 99%. I would just take the whole camp.
These very well. I take loads of damage. It's stupid.
Yeah, that's my point. Like, you don't see him or no, so now you're panicking a bit. If you hit this, he knows you see him, and you can keep track of him while you do this. But yeah, the Raptors, you need to make sure, like, you did them fine, but we need to make sure always double W, the big Raptor. There you go.
Yeah.
Is he seriously gonna go down now?
Where's he going? Right.
He's most likely gonna think.
I thought he was going to reset right now, but
He should.
I don't think he does. There's nothing for him to do, but I don't think he does reset.
I'm worried about bot lane.
Yeah, so I ping them. Yeah.
Good. So why did we do tier 2? So you did okay.
I don't have any mana left, basically, and killing the wolves was going to take me ages. I don't want to get back on the map.
Good, but
it's inefficient, I know. Yeah.
No, it's fine because I'm looking at your inventory. I like this. My reasoning for doing that would be 1, okay, resource management, but 2, can I get Stalker's Blade boots plus 2, or at least 2 control wounds? That's why I was checking if that's what you're thinking about. Yeah.
I think I do a different buy in the end. Yeah.
Well then. I was about to say, so why'd you do the grub? Okay, that's good. You had enough gold for. Okay, no. Great for W. Great for W, but you told me at the beginning you struggled getting onto this team comp, which is true. So Stalker's Blade. It's good practice for season 11 because we're not going to have Stalker's Blade until we smite 5 times. So.
Yeah. And then I just find. Yeah. It's so sad that he gets away, man.
Oh, you don't have smite. I was gonna say if you had smite and Stalker's Blade, I was gonna laugh at you.
Well, I got more damage off the W, I guess, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, you get more damage off the W as well. Yeah.
I hit everything. I think if I weave an auto better. Do I weave the auto? Yeah, I do actually. Maybe I flash and auto. I don't know.
I think your best bet was to try and anticipate his ghost in your flash auto, but this is fine.
And then he's running away, and I think he gets the But what is he doing there? I think he took my raptors, which was just.
Well,
I can't believe he's done that.
This clear is great, as I said, for that. And then you can reset and now look to make a play of the counter jungling, etc. Because you have your camps to fall back to. He left these raptors, which you took, with nothing up, so he had nothing else to do but to go do your raptors or gank bottom lane. Also, if you notice, look at this.
Yeah, I make the wrong decision right now as well.
You go up instead of down. Yeah, exactly.
I'm focused on the Hecarim. I basically chase the Hecarim into the jungle instead of looking at bot lane when I've got flash, Q, everything.
Yep.
And they've just blown their flashes.
Yep.
And I don't even find him either.
No, this is just Indiana Jones' 4th film, you know. You're chasing, but no one cares.
And I can't really do the Grump, so I take the grab.
You could.
Maybe I should do the Grump.
You could do the Grump because you know all of bottom lane.
Yeah, they've gone.
And all of jungler.
I done the Grump.
Alternatively, just do the Drake. You can level 4 this very easily.
Yeah,
you get a little bit low with the mountain. You get a little bit low, but you've got the vision control. I think 2 things. Firstly, once you recognize that the Hecarim was doing stupid things, let's adapt. Right, might as well impact the lanes because that's what we need to do. You know he's here.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah.
Nothing's up at this side. You know he's going to sequence down. You know he's going to take that. You will still have the opportunity to reset and sequence all the way down and then gank it again. And then you're basically in the same sort of situation minus a raptor camp, but you get your raptors because you took his and he took yours.
Yeah.
You're net equal.
Yeah.
At this point. Almost exactly, 33 to 32. Right, so yeah, so...
I took the crab.
Well, at least you get something.
The least aggressive of all the things I could have done, I guess. I could have taken the Grom and the crab. I could have tried for the Drake.
Yeah. Could have cleaned up bot lane. They actually left, I think, because they were fearful of you.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
But you're like a monster under their beds. You don't exist.
Yeah.
Solo kill? This is comforting.
So they've traded kills, but this is huge, actually. The set kills him under tower with that wave.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have TP, he's got Ignite.
Yep.
So that's actually huge.
What do you think the Hecarim should be doing now, based upon all the information you had? Because when you ran into him and you chunked him and you bursted him out, the kill missing is sad, but you would have seen the CS as the same as yours and I'm sure figured out what he was doing. What do you think he's doing now?
I guess he has to come check the dragon, right? Because he should think that I've got some pressure on that maybe, but then bot lane haven't moved, so
bot lane are in base.
I'm doing it on my own if I am. So he might come and check the Drake, or he'll be going to his maybe top to bottom clear. 2 options probably.
Yeah, I think for him, if you do dragon, it would make a lot of sense for him to simply go bot to top clear because it will sync nicely with his red spawn. He can gank top lane or herald. He can counter push your second blue spawn if he has mid pressure. If he does have mid pressure, he can gank it from the top side. This is all in the assumption that you do the dragon and he sees it.
Yeah.
But again, what he should be doing and what he does do is always different. So let's reveal. Okay, there you go.
Yes, he's coming down to check. No?
No.
No, he's just doing wolves.
Yeah, so this is dumb. So either you do this into this and then sort of look to do something, or I don't know why you would just go to wolves. Especially this way, through here. But this is what you're against. You're against the unknown.
Yeah.
And for you,
I think that he's in my elo, actually.
I played with a friend. I played with a friend who's in this elo, but I always play Zyra jungle, and we do it just for a laugh. But it's always hysterical. And I try some tracking, from high elo. Then you're like, he's not there at all. Okay then, no. I don't know what he's doing. It's always fun looking at the VODs, but I like the flag coachings are fun like this because when they do it properly, you want to be prepared, but at the same time,
yeah, because you do come up against some like really good junglers. And you're like, what are you doing here? Yeah. So then at this point, I've basically decided that Herald is my strategy because he's got it down to 2 plates on top. Yeah, we see the Hecarim. Yeah, and if we end that lane, I think we can win. But the problem, I really don't like doing this because I'm leaving my bot lane open to getting fucked by the horse. But that's what I choose to do, basically.
That's what the horse likes to do. Yeah, this is a bit random. The only reason you would do this is if you're literally going bottom lane or dragon. But he's not going to be 6. For him, 6 is so big and he's nowhere near 6. He's not even halfway.
Yeah.
I mean, if I were you, once you shove him off and you see bot lane super low, I think it's a nice idea to go ward this, take the Gromp, and maybe you can seek the dragon. I would pull it out so that if they do show in this ward, you can detach, because it will be difficult. I'm not saying it's a good play. I'm not saying it's always the most strategically sound play, but it's the one I like to...
I've been punished so many times by
but in this case,
not helping with an early Drake.
But in this case, you don't need... One, you don't need laners. 2, everyone on their team was back in base. They were all super chunked and back in base. You were safe. And you could also tier 2 Gromped. And even left the control would here. So it gives you even more heads-up vision. And if they show, you just walk away. You're fine. You're absolutely fine. And the reason you do that in plat is because you then get to do what you just said. Got your camps, reset, we can get the Herald, dive top lane, shove, elevate the game state, counter jungle this side to remove the Hecarim further. Maybe there's a mid, fall back to your blue side camps, reset, lane gank bottom lane, take tier 2 dragon, you see how it flows nicely. But you went off chasing the pony. Which is okay, we've all done it.
A little bit too focused on the pony. Yeah, that might be a theme.
Let's have a look.
And then this Syndra's warded me again, because I saw her flash when she tried to kill the Cassio earlier.
Did you ward because you noticed on the mini-map that she went to ward?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Then don't clear it. They don't know where you are currently, which is to your advantage.
Okay, yeah.
You clear it without following up. You just clear it to take it for the sake of it, which is fine. But sometimes
I'm kind of thinking it applies some pressure. I don't know, but
I mean, it does. But
I reveal myself.
Yeah, and that you're 5 and that you're not 6. And if you're not 6, you're not going to be able to use your R to negate her stun. So I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, look, you kill the ward is good, but sometimes it's mind games. That's all I'm just. Other people will hate me when I say that. I'm a vision control crazy. I love controlling vision. I love taking vision away, but I also like not being seen. You just gave them all the information they needed. They're not going to do anything with it, but someone might in a different game.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think we missed double... I think we've missed 2 ganks on the bottom side. We've missed a dragon. We want blue so we can do the Herald. Mid lane dies solo. And now I think your plan is just... The lack of pressure is here. In those 3 instances. Hecarim doesn't do what you want. So you get obsessed with him and chase him around the map a bit. Hecarim doesn't do what you expect again, so you chase him around the map a bit more. Both those times were ganks on the bottom lane, or pressure on the bottom lane, or dragon. So those are huge. So that immediately gives you roam dominance score that I talk a lot about, and makes you feel good. Ah, I had impact. Yeah. Nice. My lane is no exist. Yeah. Nice. Currently, I don't believe you've ganked. So they don't know you exist. We don't have objectives, so they don't know you exist. Yes, mid dies, but if you watch it, because you're farming, so we can. Really?
It's not good. I'm not sure why she chases that. Never mind.
Yeah, so I think doing the blue here is good, then hit the plant. Now you can see where is she going, because you don't know where she is at the moment. You know the Garen has reset. Most likely she's going to want to reset as well. I would look to sneak this Herald as well.
Yeah, so I'm just waiting for her to reset, and then I'm going to do the Herald straight after this, I think.
I mean,
oh, then she actually pushes plates. Look, I think.
Yeah, there you go.
I see the pony bot side as well, so it's free.
Yep. I'm relaxed at this point if I'm you. Calm as can be. This is free. She goes down too. And now she's resetting. Now you know, is that good?
Yeah, and I know exactly that she's resetting. So Hecarim has to be bot. He has to be thinking about ganking bot, but bot's kind of pushed in. So that's...
This should be done. Like, you shouldn't have taken the Gromp first. Because you'd only take the Gromp in this case if you get, say you're like really close to level 7. You know? You got nothing out of taking Gromp. Other than losing time to make the play you wanted to make anyway.
I think the Garen's going to stay. And then he
see how difficult it is to catch them? He just...
Yeah, it's so hard.
You give bottom lane pressure.
So like, cool, I'll just do it. Oh yeah, there's bottom lane gank, but Hecarim doesn't do well out of it. So it pays off. Actually. He should do well, but I think he doesn't wait for his bot lane to be here.
Nope.
He gets the Zyra.
Yeah, Zyra hates Hecarim.
And then Ezreal plays really well.
Yeah, that's really nice. Yep, it's the W, it's everything, yep.
So I was like, cool, this Ezreal's not bad. Yeah.
We take all of this.
Yeah.
I mean, your impact here isn't that... The lack of impact you feel like is because the lanes are not presenting themselves in an obvious way, but... It's just, you've missed a lot of things that would make you feel a bit more in control. You are in control, but we should be more in control. Like, I don't mind these maps. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, I'm looking for the dive here, I think.
Okay. Hecarim's going to reset. Hecarim's going to respawn, though. But he's low. Well.
That was a waste. Yeah.
Yep. And now you're going to lose Dragon for it. Yeah,
That's a big boy.
I think here you're wasting a bit too much time. Because what are you getting out of this? Tier 2 is great. But your team are not going to respect what you're telling me. Like, what you're telling me, you say, okay, guys, play safe. I'm pushing top lane. They're going to go, no.
No, I saw a shiny thing. I'm going to attack it.
Yeah. So, the loss of your control here is being a little delayed on the Herald, but spending too much time up here, which gives Hecarim pressure release. Because he was, I think, thinking about you. Ah, he took my Raptors. Ah, he almost killed me into these Raptors. You know, there's a control with
I was in his head a bit.
Yeah. Not as much as we could have been, but enough. And as soon as you kill this and go top lane, he's thinking, oh, thank God. I'm gonna go bottom lane, there's no Volibear. And you stay top lane, he's going, okay, free dragon. You know, you've presented him as a gift to his bot lane, which is the lane you said you were most concerned about.
Yeah.
So if I'm concerned about a bottom lane, I shut them down. And I just stop blue. Like, okay, top lane, you guys are just gonna punch each other all game. I'm just gonna 3 camp into bottom lane gank. But okay, so that's if you can have a level 2 gank with a Zyra Ezreal. Level 3 is nice. So I'll do a 4 camp into a bottom lane gank. It's more direct. It has more purpose. You have the same impact as shadowing the Hecarim. You also don't force them to leash. And in this game, you would have ended up in the exact same situation, but more likely to gank this because of how the flow of a clear works. I'm starting top lane to gank bottom lane. That's just more, it's like reading left to right. Reverse clears are nice, but it's more about the enemy jungler, mentally.
Yeah, I always find in this elo, and I don't know if it's still true, because I already just hit this elo, I guess, but like, when I start topside, my bot lane just end up shoving, and then the opportunity for a gank is always gone. So I always prefer the reverse clear, because it just means my bot lane aren't going to auto shove. But I don't know.
Oh, if only we had. Oh, never mind. If only we had ultimate, but we could flash for it. I don't like flashing when I don't like flashing when I have ult because flash Q is so strong.
Yeah, it's so strong. Yeah.
If you, as I said, the pulling E while you're queuing into a flash Q is just beautiful. I never expected. Yeah, no, like you're in the situation, which is what we call, my lanes are actually doing a good job on the side. My mid lane is existing, not inting, right? Not inting.
Yeah, she died once, but that's not bad.
So when you have lanes like this, as you said at the beginning, it's very nice to make sure the enemy jungler doesn't exist. That includes not giving him those openings and dragons and things. So I think once you trapped him here, the missed gank and everything is fine. Take away, clean up, dragon, clean up these camps, reset straight to this. You know, do you need to use it here to elevate the game state? I think it's a good idea. Because as you saw from the set here, TP, he used it. But we overstayed here. I mean, if you could just take this, kill the Garen, reset, or just rotate straight down. I mean, I think there's a school of thought. This is okay. They're doing dragon. Let me come. I'm on my way. I've ult. We have numbers. Set as TP. You can easily 5v4 this and win it.
Or there's even a reality where I kill bot lane and we get Drake
earlier
before that pony could even reset earlier.
Yeah. But I mean, in that situation where you didn't take it, taking the tier 1 top lane, letting it push out, and then going straight to the dragon once you see they're going to do it is also good because you get to collapse and you have the TP advantage for the fight.
Yeah. So now what am I thinking? I'm thinking I want to dive bot lane, because it's the only thing left that matters. I think if we dive bot lane and kill them, I think the game is over. So I'm strongly expecting a Hecarim to turn up here, but he just cleared
this, took dragon, and got kills bottom lane, which means he's expecting to have camps up on the top side. Plus his red's gonna be up. I would expect him to be more top side, but I wouldn't be surprised to see him just run bottom lane, as you say. But at this point, we're lacking a bit of decisiveness. You're on a ward, I think.
No, I'm not.
No, you're not.
I swept it on my way in, I think.
Oh, she's there you go. Validation. Yeah, exactly right. Because he spent so much time down here, he's expecting all these camps to be up, and because these towers are gone and he's going to lose 1v1, he's going to feel the need to assist. So for you, definitely, I think a dive on the bottom lane.
Yeah,
you need to tell him to shove.
I'm like, yeah, I'm going.
You should tell him to mega shove. Now, if you had flash, it'd be really nice.
She hits us.
That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, it's easy. It's so easy. You just want to Q the Janna. I don't have to
Q. I've still got my Q.
Yeah, perfect. Well played. Yeah, very well played. Very well played. Now
we get bot. Yeah.
Go take his Gromp now and his wolves.
I think I get
Gromp
the
blue. Gromp
but then I think he turns up.
Well, then you get what you can, and so the idea is, it's the principle. Go take his jungle. If blue spawns, take it. If he's not there yet, take Gromp. As soon as he shows, leave, get the crab, fall back. Yeah,
because Ezreal's gone already.
Yeah.
Although he nearly dies.
What is he doing? Yeah. Okay, we could hit. Oh, you were feared. Oh, Janna, Lulu champions, man.
But I think that actually ends the game. I think pretty much.
No, this is a good read. This is a great read. I mean, if it's okay if you don't have enough sort of source material here, it's just about the information. Yeah, this is a good read. This was a good read. The reason I like it is because I also don't like being forced to play around. I mean, I can gank and I like ganking mid. And when you have an easily gankable lane, it's fun. But I really do like side lane ganking much more. Side lane diving, side lane ganking.
Especially against the Syndra, she can just, if I don't have
That's horrible. Yeah, no, it's horrible. She just stuns you and you weep. Under the weeping boon. And he, he does this, and now he's going to rotate mid as well. How much gold do you have? 2k?
A lot of gold, yeah.
Herald's up.
Yeah, I see Zyra recalling and Ezreal's recalled, so I could take my camps, but I just decide that I want to get back on the map at the same time. Those two. For
me, it would flex on the time limit. If this was like 120, I would do just the quadrant reset so that I can get there directly as it spawns and also get maximized experience from this section. So I can't see the exact timer. And if someone's watching this on YouTube, or you're watching this in the future, and I press N, it doesn't show up. Everyone always says that. They're like, Virkayu, if you press N, I'm like, yes. Yes? Do you see a timer anywhere for this? All I see is this one, showing me approximately a minute. I want the exact time.
I think it is about a minute, to be fair. So I think it's...
But it's the exact time. Like, if this is 35 seconds, then no, 100% you don't do this. We reset. We want to get this immediately, you know? Discipline. Which I think is the right read. But... Direct. So it was. It actually was. It was then, as you see. It was.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, okay, so it was the right thing to do.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Yep, that's good. He's collapsing. He went back to base, that's fine.
Which is fine, he doesn't have TP, so
yeah,
free.
Perfect. It's just pressure release. We take this. Now, this is, I honestly, this is the right thing to do. I just hate it. I have this OCD. I need to go and clear these camps now. In my mind. Like, it's a problem. It's my own jungling style. I hate this meta this season. This season's meta has been, it's not my thing at all. This is more my thing, but the problem is if you, in this kind of game, if you don't have a 6k lead, and you don't have the situation you have, it's...
God, is it 6k? Wow.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well, yeah, fine, 6k. Quick maths. We'll just estimate. It's the right read. This is perfect. You know? Dive, reset straight to the objective. Force this guy to leave to get wave pressure. Immediately to the second objective. Before they can even react. It's really good gameplay. Right? Now the thing is... yeah?
Now I'm like, cool, there's nothing on the map, I'm going to clear my camps.
Yeah.
But I don't think Set wants to do that. So.
It's rough because I would not want to ult until I'm 11 again.
Yeah.
But I can understand maximizing this lead entirely when you have someone showing on the bottom lane and you have Flash, Smite, ult up, you have a Herald. I think in this case, right after the dragon, what I'm doing, if I see the Jinx, is I'm already probably here.
Yeah, okay.
You're flanking this, and you're just gonna... Your singular focus here is take the Jinx out. That's all you care about. But because we...
unbelievable... It's... Yeah.
Oh, well there you go. High quality gameplay.
Just killed.
He does what you should be doing.
Yeah.
Well, this is great. He's just Herald push at the end, I guess.
Like, pretty much. I don't think we get an inhib.
I'd be...
No, we do. Yeah.
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 You have ult too. Okay.
Yeah, just inting.
Yeah, sure. That's just inting now. But the problem is, as soon as you... I like getting this. I'm concerned about getting the inhib just because it's a Jinx. But your lead is so big at this point that I don't think it matters.
Yeah, we also couldn't stop the Herald, I don't think. They didn't seem to want to, so...
Couldn't you? Killed two of them. What are they going to do?
Yeah.
For them,
still wanting to int. Really wanting to int.
There you go.
And then I finally go.
Yeah, that's good.
They've taunted me enough. So.
Yeah, that's it. No, I mean, this is... So, we can talk about builds in a second, because it's a shorter game. I would not stick... I mean, you can just end the game, no?
I think we just go for one base turret, just to make our lives easier. And then Set is just a bit overeager.
This guy is set. Okay, nice ult.
Unbelievably aggressive.
If he hits this ult, maybe. Okay, yeah. He's set incarnate. Okay, so this is just rubbish time now. Detach this, you know... OCD will say I need to do these camps, and honestly, it's difficult for me. I just want to sequence all the camps down, but...
Yeah, I mean, what level are my wolves, right? My wolves
who cares?
4,
who cares?
Maybe?
You didn't do them a second time? So it should be 4, right? Oh, 5, because you took them later. 5, at least Grump's 8. Yeah, but it doesn't matter, because all your map movements were good. You're not a... You can't move the map. Okay, so when I click on the Nexus, this part of the map, I can't move up any further. Look at this. I can't move up any further now. Literally can't click. Okay. You ended too soon. But the inner build cartographer just doesn't like it either. No, so
yeah.
The way you played it is carnivorous. It's good. You're basically making sure the enemy jungler can't get ahead early because you have strong lanes. you managed to objective ping pong, except for the first one, which I think is just the first one, which is just a miss.
Yeah, I think we could have done that. Yeah.
I do think you had lane impact here with the same outcome. I do think you could have done a different clear with the same outcome. So your reasoning is good. I just think in the case where you're worried about the enemy bot getting super far ahead, Jinx and Janna are also very easy ganks with a Zyra and a volley. Super easy. So I still like a topside start here anyway. And if they push, guess what? Full prior to invade. I'm straight up. You know what? I'll tell you exactly what I'm doing. In the event that you're against a Hecarim, now I would anticipate most of them start red. So blue Grom.
Really? Cool. Okay. Maybe that's something yeah.
Most
I was thinking you'd definitely start blue.
Why? Just for the bottom lane leash?
Just for the leash, yeah. It's
Platinum
not so healthy,
Escapades.
but I guess red buff makes you healthier, right? So.
I mean, when Hecarim's on the blue team, he starts here, right?
Yeah.
It's the same thing. Yeah, okay. That's difficult. You have to coin flip a little bit, right? You get your deep vision, which gives you the information. If you anticipate him starting red and you want to invade, blue, Gromp, red, just run in. Because you said the problem is when your bot lane doesn't leash, they just push, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so the impact we want by shutting him down is getting in his face, literally. Because I know I can beat a Hecarim early. You know you can beat a Hecarim early as volley very easily. If you don't have prio, then just gank the lane. It's really easy. Gankable? No? Okay, I invade. Done. That's your early game plan. Exactly as you wanted, but much more cutthroat,
I like it.
right? Yeah. This one, if he say started on blue, and you know he started on blue, right? Okay. And you started here. Alright, I just do this. I do this. I'm gonna walk into this bush right here, and I'm gonna wait for you. And when he shows up, you kill him. Don't have to do red. It's not conventional, but if you're really looking to remove him from the game, I like this.
Yeah.
I do this against Lee Sin too. I do it against Graves. It's volley, you do it against anyone.
Might not get the kill without the red buff, but I think I fight him off it and take the buff anyway, right? Even if he gets away.
Alternatively, if you have got your deep ward here and gone back to base for your scanner, you can simply do this into Gromp and then go and take the red. By the time he gets there, he's going to realize it's gone and you kill him anyway. It's another opportunity. Like, there's a lot of different reads, right, that you can make that accomplish what you want to do. I can't click. While making sure he doesn't get on the lanes. But I think your logic was sound here, right? He started top side, I'm going to reverse clear. But then you need to be very actionable about it. Is bottom lane gankable? Yes, right, here we go. Hecarim didn't show, he's an idiot. I'll give him top crab for his troubles. You know?
Yeah. Rather than chasing the top crab that was already gone.
Exactly. And here, when you counter jungling, hit this, let's see. In his head, it's mental. That's a mental game. Uh-oh, I'm being invaded. Which forces mid to ward up, maybe. Which lets you get away with not having a ward down. Small things. Yeah. Small things. His idiocy here where you ran into him was interesting.
I felt so bad about not getting that kill, but then I didn't deserve the kill. Why is he there?
So we take this. Look, you had enough to do blue quadrant, by the way, just in hindsight.
Yeah, you're right.
Very easily. You got a full combo there, which lets you take this to reset it. So I think, okay, so if we revisit, if you were resetting to get the perfect atomization, like we talked about, and you're interested in speed, good. But based upon what we know, I don't know why he would go down, as you said. The only thing available to him would be this spawning. But again, we don't know what his clear was exactly. You don't have this information.
No. I think the Gromp's still level 1, and he hasn't done it.
No, he did it first.
Yeah, I know, but from my perspective, I was...
Yeah, from your... Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So I like the reset if you're going with perfect atomization. I don't... It's fine, I just think Stalker's Blade is so big. Because it steals speed.
I'm not playing Nimbus Cloak, so maybe that's why.
I just assumed it. Oh, you are very... Yeah. Why?
I play Water Walking Celerity, yeah. I just think Nimbus Cloak's been nerfed into the ground, and it's just...
Yeah, but Volley's so trash anyway. That's my concern. No, I'm not kidding. Like, a Stalker's Blade Nimbus Cloak gives him a little bit back of what he was nerfed from the Q. That's my concern. Seriously. I still like Nimbus, just not because it's good. Nimbus. Not because it's good, but because it's necessary. It's necessary to feel like a champion.
Yeah.
Okay, that's I just.
So you go water walking Nimbus.
I like celerity. I'm a celerity sucker because I get dead mans. I go full tank now. I feel like I'm just a meat soaking, useless thing later in the game. It's horrible. I'm not happy with where he is because I think he's worse pre-rework in Diamond 2 Plus, and I can't use him against the meta. Like, heck, and Nidalee's not letting me invade her at level 3. You know, I can't do what I need to do. I just end up being like a tank, and if you're gonna do that, you might as well play Nunu, right?
I hate that champion so much though. I can't bring myself to play Nunu.
Like, you know what? If you had Stalkers and you hit him, let's say effectively cancel it out. Actually, we could. I mean, I don't feel like doing the math.
Stalkers do. We can literally do the math. Yeah.
I can't bring it open for the amount
I'll have
of
it
damage.
later in the game, I guess. But yeah.
Things you should know, but you don't because I literally don't use it for the damage. I use it just to get on people. How the hell did you buy it?
It takes a while because I've hovered around the top lane for so long. I think I back and get a huge
Yes,
buy.
yeah. You hadn't. So we
Still here. Yeah.
no, but this is actually a secondary. This is a secondary point. At no point did we talk about staying out too long. Because the flow was good, right? The flow was good. There was nothing that was jarring, sort of saying, I couldn't.
You should have backed.
I should have backed, but at the same time, did you just not buy?
I think I just don't back until after I kill that tier 2 turret.
Yeah, you stay out here. Well then, you know, this extended sequence was nice, right? It was good. Got you the tower, elevated the game state. All the more reason to have that Stalker's Blade. But all the more reason to have the HP as well. Like, I understand your logic.
Yeah.
Here we go. Dealing reduced true damage. That's nice to know. Thank you.
Fuck.
Yeah. Deals 28 to 164 true damage. There we go. 28 to 164.
I was level 4, so whatever the hell that is.
Yeah, I think you get him. I think here, the value of the smite isn't in the damage, it's in the fact that you can
The extra
slow him.
auto. Yeah.
You slow him, which allows you to flash auto. I mean, I think you walk a little too much to the left. And he fakes you out a little bit.
I thought he was going to go for the kill on the Cassio. So the Cassio is literally 1 HP. And I thought he was just going to commit and go for the fucking...
At no point has this crossed my mind. I only ever thought he was running away. I didn't even...
Yeah.
I'm ignoring Cassio because there's no way this guy sees that. I mean, he doesn't know which he is.
That's what he's in here for, right? He's tunnel visioned on the
I don't know.
Cassio.
I don't know why he's just here for raptors.
No, maybe not. Maybe he's just doing fucking...
He should be.
But why does he head towards the bush then? He must be after that kill. Watch the Syndra, she does some real dumb shit as well.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay. So you like... Oh, but okay, either way, you can see he's not going towards...
Yeah.
Oh,
it's just reactions, I think. Yeah.
It's just, like, as you walk in, yeah. You, like, right here, you hit that chilling smite. If it doesn't kill him, it at least slows him down enough you can flash order to get the kill.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's more valuable than the W on your HP, you know?
Yeah.
But this is all semantics unless we break out the Excel spreadsheet. But I still think that's huge itemization, huh?
Yeah, I think I probably kill him if I have Stalker's Blade. I think
also, you know, like when the Nimbus Cloak, you flash, you get a bit of movement speed. You smite, you get a bit of movement speed. You take away his movement speed, reducing his damage. It's so amazing versus Hecarim, specifically.
Yeah.
Just to throw some biased opinions about runes. But this is my you know, I played a lot of volley this year, and the one champion I actually have good win rates on and everything because it's the one champion that's actually a jungler. Go surprise. Yeah, I think you missed a few things there, but what was your logic? Let's revisit the question because the game was kind of short. What was your logic to going to the Raptors in the first place? Did you anticipate a dive? Were you worried about him heading there? Why did you not go, say, Wolves down? Why did you not go Krugs up?
I'm thinking I wanted to gank bot. Raptors, I know they're level whatever, 4 or 5. and they're also the most attractive camp for Hecarim to counter jungle. So if he
And
had
we saw him go down, yep.
And maybe he would try, but I want my Raptors down all the time, I think, because it's just more CS for him. I think he's very unlikely to counter jungle my wolves. I think, but Raptors are so easy to just sneak in, smite, get out. So I was thinking they're leveled up. I don't want him to have them, and I want to gank bot lane, basically.
I mean, all the more reason here to think about taking your Gromp and Wolves tier 2 before resetting, because these were tier 2, level 5 specifically. I think taking these before you go back to base is huge. Because all you knew at this point was this guy did some weird stuff and then went down. So maybe he's doing his tier 1 Gromp, I don't know. Maybe he's gonna do my Raptors. Again, you don't know. So sort of clearing this out to make sure it's off the map, maximize your own experience, you'd be level 5, 100%. Shift back to base. Maybe you have enough for the Stalker's Blade as well. Who knows? Depends. Actually, you probably don't, but, you know. I still think that's your purchase. And now we go bottom side for direct gank in the bottom lane. I don't think I'm heading straight to Raptors right now. I think I'm clearing the wolves.
Heading straight bottom.
Yes. Yeah. And you know what? As a consequence, Cassio's most likely going to die. But, you know, we can't result space.
She should be dead anyway. I mean,
she should be dead.
Doesn't have enough for her ult or something. I don't know what.
Like, he's probably going to go. And if she has miasma anyway, he's going to die. And she has flash up. So, you don't know this is going to happen. This is really weird. His whole pathing on the game was strange. You cannot game plan about it. I do think
I didn't expect to see him here.
No, that was very clear. But I think taking this resetting, at this point, whatever happens in the mid lane. Let the universe be. You're thinking, I'm thinking straight to bottom lane. No camps, straight to bottom lane. Just because look at this. You know? Like, you should be just walking down the lane ready to just kill them.
Yeah. And they even warded. I don't even know. I don't think they are.
No,
maybe they are.
No. There's no deep vision. No, there wouldn't be. Wow. But I'm lane ganking anyway. You're walking into the lane and then through the bushes like this, and you're activating your scanner as you go, and then you just turbo flash smiting, nimbus cloaking everything. That's why the chilling smite. That's why the chilling smite.
That's a double kill.
With chilling smite, it's 100% a double kill.
No mana on the Jinx as well.
Yeah, no, it's double. And that's what I'm saying. Why did we go for this? I think your eyesight was too fixated on, let me do my camps and then go bottom lane instead of, all right, this nice. Yeah. I take this. I take these.
Juicy champions.
I take the juicy champions. Very nice. You know? And then after that, guess what? We can shove the wave. You can get some deep vision as you wanted. Maybe steal his Grump away if it's up. If he's in the area. So what's possible, like, if we go to this alternate universe and you head directly bottom lane, as strategically I think you should have. If Hecarim goes mid lane and kills Cassio and then goes up, you say, okay, thank you for all this. Thank you so much for your blessing.
Straight on Drake.
Yeah. Bot lane's double dead. Yeah, I'm on Drake. Because you're level 5. You have Chilling Smite. You know he's gone up and he's very low because you would have seen him, I hope, do this.
Yeah. So that's, he's either dead or very low.
Exactly. And if he comes down and you say after the double kill, okay, thank you for the third kill. You know, and then you do the dragon anyway. So I think I think that's important.
I think that's a better read. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a better read.
I'm glad we came back to it. I think that in terms of crucial Volibear impact, you feeling impact, this 3rd to say 6 minutes is where you had the opportunity to put your stamp on the game and feel like you had that impact. And in games where your laners and set don't go super alpha mode, you'd have more carry potential. But even so, go bottom lane now. Just go bottom lane, straight, direct, no hesitation. Yeah.
Why do I go up to chase the Hecarim anyway?
Like, it's complete tunnel vision. It's just tunnel vision.
Yeah.
Minimap doesn't exist to you right now. No, it's.
Yeah.
Hello. Hello.
Can you hear me? You okay?
No, I can hear you. I mean, in the game, why can't I customize the interface? So, in a replay, I can't customize the interface with this new thing. I was gonna make the minimap really small. Should be able to customize the interface, but you can't do it in a replay anymore. Okay, that's tragic. Right. So, yeah. I was gonna make the minimap really small and pretend it didn't exist. I guess it was the easiest way to do that. Like you're thinking this.
Yeah.
Oh, look.
Pony.
Do you see that on the right side? So let me get this straight. I've been making content for over 3 years, and I've been coaching for 1. And the timers were there the whole time, but behind the freaking minimap.
Brilliant.
No,
No way! Oh.
No, I am in so much pain right now. Can I move it? No.
No, it's stuck there.
And now I can't adjust the size of the minimap to show them because they removed the. Oh my! Everything's just going wrong for me.
At least you can turn them off now, and you'll be able to see timers. That's good.
Look, and it works. That's just look. That's I'm just that's it. I'm done. No more coaching the rest of the year. I need to recover. So yeah, you know, I think this is huge for you. The early clear. What else? Even now, you know, you missed it, right? You missed it. So you don't know you missed it. I don't think in the game, right?
Probably not.
Like you're just enjoying the fact that you almost killed him. Yeah. So in this case, I think Romp the Dragon is nice, as we said, into Scuttle. I think that's a great play. And then, of course, once they show up again, by the time you finish this, you've got a plant. We just repeat gank again. That's something we don't talk about a lot. But once you've done the objective and they show up again, and then you say, B gets, and you take them out. That's also something. And that changes, right? That pressure could be mid. That pressure could be top lane while you're heralding. Could be bottom lane like we talk about here. That varies from game to game, but in this case it's bottom lane. All the action is bottom lane, and it's the volatile lane.
Yeah. I think, definitely the biggest takeaway for me is like focusing. It's good to focus on the Hecarim, but I think I'm getting distracted by it, and therefore not paying attention to this Jinx.
Yeah, your obsession is good. I like it. I mean, it's my style of play. It's something I put a lot of effort into the videos. I think that's why I like making videos the way I do, is because a good jungler is not always a good ganker or a good map mover or a good awareness play. It's also the one that can read the enemy jungler and cut them off from existing. And that's something I talk a lot about in my videos because I love that play style. I think it's more important to know how to do that than to gank shitty lanes, because half the time you're gonna have ganking lanes in every game, and most of the time you're not going to have a 10 death lane in every one that the world is ending, as you get on the YouTube comments. Most of the time you're going to have lanes that are doing decently or coin flipping, and the difference is made by which jungler can objective control, gank, or prevent the enemy jungler from ganking. And so this is good. I think alternatively here, you know, in this mirror universe where you've killed him and you've taken the dragon, and now you've cleared these camps, now we can actually reset for gold and go straight to the Herald. Because you missed on those things, you are 6, but you don't feel compelled to go to base with 768.
Not really.
Which I don't blame you for. I don't blame you for that. We want to control our jungle. I think definitely doing blue, and I would look to gank mid. Now she dies. So you just shrug and go, okay. Hit the plant after the blue to see if she's moving up. If not, okay, I do this. I do this right now. Don't do Grump first. And then you can use a Herald, fall back to blue side. And if they're on the dragon, as I said, you can directly rotate for the super extended sequence, but ideally we reset and then go bottom lane into the dragon, like I said earlier.
Yeah.
There's a lot of alternative theories, but I hope that's what you're looking for, like a lot of...
No, I think that's good, because I think the whole point is, like, these games, you could choose so many different things, because your lanes aren't fucked.
Yes.
They're okay.
Yes.
So,
nice.
And those are the games where actually it's hardest to know, like, what are the options? What can I do differently? Because if bot lane's a fiesta right now, I can't do Herald. I have to just sit in the bot lane, because otherwise everyone's going to int, right? So
yeah, exactly.
Whereas they're not inting, they're like reasonably good, and it's fine. So I think these are the games that sometimes I coin flip, because I'm not doing what I could be doing.
These are the games where you will feel like you are the reason you lose if you play badly. It's very easy to say, it's my fault. And I hate it when that happens, but it's a good learning experience. So yeah, I think that's most of that. I just want to talk about... Okay, so you still like to go Triforce?
Yeah.
I think it's good for carry potential. I think you'll notice the higher up you get if you keep climbing. I think with this style, once you start noticing the smaller things and capitalizing on the objective and lane sooner, you have no issue getting diamond. Because a plat jungler, the biggest difference is they're noticeably slower than a diamond as you go through diamond jungles. Everything is slower. Available objective. So once an objective becomes available, if it's available, a high tier jungler challenger is on that before you can do anything about it. And as you go down the ranks, that timer of when it's available to when they take it just keeps increasing.
Yeah.
And you're seeing it with you. Like you treated the dragon the way a plant jungler would treat the dragon. But the herald play was nice. But again, you did the grump first, right? Whereas in a high tier game, if I left that herald at the grump, I risk losing it. I risk not being able to even do it because they collapse, they war, they're aware of these things. So I think once you tweak that a little bit, you tweak these, you'll notice those leads feel more tangible. And this you get sooner.
Yeah. And I think I only go when I'm ahead. You know, if I'm pretty even, I'll go DMP instead.
Yeah.
But
I
don't like it because I feel like I can't really impact the backline. Whereas with Triforce, like mid-game Volibear can literally just kill the AD carry on his own so easily. Yeah,
you are appealing, disrupting tank if you're behind.
Yeah.
And the higher you go, the more that is the case. So enjoy being able to do Triforce and damaging volley, and you'll get diamond with it. You can definitely get D3, D2 with it, but you'll start to notice big fall off. Yeah. They know how to disengage you.
Yeah.
It's too easy. They nerf the Q too much. Easy. You can't get on people. You're just too damn slow. The problem is I'm so used to that Q. At the amount of time I feel like I'm gonna catch him, and then I don't. And then I'm between two turrets and I die. I'm like, okay, well, 3 months ago I would have caught them.
Yeah. Oh, I was so sad when they nerfed the Q. My win rate went through the floor.
There's a one trick on Korea. There's a one trick on Korea who main volley top lane before. As soon as they nerfed the Q and Nibus Cloak, he went on a 12 out of 14 game losing streak back to diamond. Yeah, it was horrific. You just couldn't use the champion. Now he's the one. So when I started jungling, he's the one that also did what I did, which was Kindle Gem Sheen. And what I would do is Stalker's Blade, Kindle Gem, Sheen, finish Cinderhulk, finish Black Cleaver, and then do my Iceborne. Sorry, not Black Cleaver. Black Cleaver or Iceborne, depending on how far ahead I was or how tanky I needed to be, into Wit's End. What he would go top lane is the same thing. He would go Kindle Gem, Sheen, Black Cleaver, Iceborne, Wit's End. So we had a very similar build pass, except mine was adapted to the jungle. And that's the build that they started using Worlds. Because they started noticing this guy in Korea doing this. But even so.
What other junglers do you think I should pick up the same style? Because I'm going to run into a problem. Because basically I'm a two-trick. I play Volibear and then I play Vi into good matchups. So I've got like a 65% win rate on Vi, but it's because I only play it into matchups that it works well in. But I know Vi doesn't work. Even like D4, D3 really, it starts to suck pretty hard. And then I've got Volibear.
It's a problem. I think it's a problem for another day. I think if you have a duo or someone you can play with, then Volley's fine up until D2. I mean, I would take it one problem at a time. But I would use Flex Q to learn new champions. Yeah. For sure. In terms of getting through high damage, the best bet is always meta, whatever the meta is. In your case, Hecarim would be a good one. In terms of, honestly, Nunu. It allows you to forsake your camp clearing to a degree of ganking. You have objective control, and you do everything that you want to do as a tank volley better. Disruption, long range ganking, zoning. You know, I don't like it, but it's good.
No, me neither. It's hideous.
Something is hideous. Something more damagey could be just Kayn and Rast, but you ban it, so you hate that as well.
I think Hecarim's the right choice. I think I need to get good at Hecarim.
Everything's going to change. The reason I say I'm not giving you a concrete answer is because things are going to change with the items. But play the champs you love to Diamond, enjoy it, even if it's a bit weaker. If you really want to grind through Diamond, then okay, you need to look for analogs. For the ganking and being able to be everywhere, Hecarim is always good. For the tank disruption, supportive nature, Nunu is always going to be the best. If you want more carry potential, then you got to shift your playstyle a little bit.
Yeah.
Things like the Kayn come into question. Are you an early game jungler? Maybe the Rek'Sai, provided you can close out. Maybe you just want to be the master of everything and boring, Graves. But like if I go Diamond Plus now, Vi 51%. I mean, you're still solid. You know, it's not. The reason you don't get D2 isn't necessarily going to be because you're playing Vi and Volley. Maybe your ability and the way you see the game isn't synergistic in Diamond, but the champions can do it. It's just, I won't recommend anything until the new season comes out. But for now, you're absolutely fine with those two champions to get Diamond. Don't overthink it. I think.
Yeah. You know? Well, that's cool.
I hope that's everything.
Yeah, that's good, man.
That's
really helpful.
Not a lot of people don't like. Most people don't always like the super theory stuff but for me, it's like, okay, we get to a crossroads. You should have done this, but you did this. So then let's follow what you did do, and then when you get to the next junction, well, you could have done this, and you should have done this, but you did do this. Yeah. But then you go back to the beginning of the spider's web, and what could you have done perfectly from the get-go? And it's it's difficult with jungling because there's always an option A and an option B, and one is always more right than the other, and some are just wrong.
So that's why I thought this was a good game, because I think other games I always look back at and I'm just like, yeah, obviously I should have done this. I should have done that. Whereas this game, I look back at it and I was like, not sure actually. So I think it's yeah. Yeah,
I mean, I hope it helped, but I think those three crucial areas we mentioned where you missed, those are big for your control, but otherwise your map flow and reads were pretty decent. Just quicker, huh? Snappy.
Yeah.
And don't overstay top lane and don't overstay with that much gold. And if they're on the dragon, you can feel free to collapse. The issue there is you haven't spent the gold, so
yeah.
Assessment. Make the calculation. Are they low? Can I come in at the last second like a hero? Is it just gone, so I just go back to base and give it? I mean, that's just completely on your calculations.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that was good. It was good. You're on the right track, 100%.
Yeah. Well, I've got how many days? 4?
Literally just crossed into the 4, yeah. So I think just 5 days, pretty much 5 days, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and all of Monday,
I'm back on P2 94 LP, so it's definitely doable.
Oh, that's doable. If your MMR's good, that's what? That's 3 wins plus, let's say, 8. That's 11. Yeah, it's doable. If you can grind, do it. Just do it.
Yeah. I mean, UK is locking down again as of today. So.
Yeah, Belgium is as well, yep.
Yeah,
on Monday. Unless, for those of us who have jobs that are at home, it's great, but also, I'd like some of that time. I'm not going to lie, I would like some of that time, but I'm grateful just to be able to work, but yeah, still.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, cheers, man. That's very helpful.
Yeah, go get it, and let us know if you do, please.